Hello, friends. Need some guitar tips? I wanted to share 3 tips that could be beneficial to your guitar playing. Obviously, you got tips that you can share as well, so please feel free to share those in the comments below. These tips I'm about to share are some that I learned through my own discovery and from being a lifelong student of the guitar. Before I get into it, if you would like to get more guitar and music insights, lessons, and other cool music and guitar tips and things, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Tip number 1. Learn those triad chords. Triads are 3-note chords that add color to your playing and help you create more unique voicings. If you know how to play full chords, then you're familiar with triads. Incorporating triad shapes levels up your guitar playing and solos. Just ask John Mayer. As for me, I like to use strings 2, 3, 4 groupings, especially when I'm writing songs with a clean tone. It just sounds really good, rather than hitting the full chord. There are many articles that will help you better understand guitar triads, and you should definitely invest the time to get a better understanding of the 4 groups: augmented, diminished, major, and minor. It's well worth your time getting to know triad shapes so that you can move up and down the neck with ease and hopefully find more ways to build a foundation upon and improve your overall guitar playing. Before the end of this video, I'll make sure to show you some of the triads that I like to use, so stick around after the 3rd tip. Tip number 2. Learn at your own pace. This is something that I cannot stress enough, but I will. Learn at your own pace. There is no race for you to become the next Vai, Hendrix, Page, Van Halen, Segovia, Beck, or Reinhardt, or whoever else you envision. There is no race at all. The only race you need to do is your own. When you learn at your own pace, you are learning to become the guitar player that you are supposed to be. Playing guitar at your own pace eventually gives you the insights to your strengths, your weaknesses, and will help you carve out a plan to meet your goals. Without rushing through your plan, you can meet your goals and reap the rewards. Patience is key when learning at your own pace. Matter of fact, a lot of patience is needed. I remember when I tried to learn the 2nd solo to Sultans of Swing as a beginner, and it was super frustrating. There's a part of the solo that he finger picks really fast and I just couldn't play it. It was maddening, to tell you the truth. But I kept at it and stayed on my pace, and one day, there it was. And just like that, it all felt familiar all of a sudden, and it was really strange. It still blows my mind whenever I think about all the times I sat down and got super frustrated and put the guitar down because I couldn't pull off a riff or a solo. But I make sure to always stay on pace, and it pays off. Piece by piece, in sections, chord by chord, or note per note, from slow to fast, whatever it takes. When you're learning a new technique, a new riff, a new scale, a new song, a new solo, learn at your own pace, and I promise you, it will pay off. Tip number 3, pick up an acoustic. Spend some time with an acoustic so you can improve your finger strength, develop discipline, and learn how to finger pick. Playing an acoustic makes you a much better guitar player, hands down. Playing an acoustic is much harder to play than an electric, as the strings are thicker and harder to hold down, which strengthens your fingers and improves your dexterity. You can also hear every mistake you make when you play an acoustic, which means your technique will have to be better and more precise. This means when you pick up your electric guitar again, your overall guitar playing will be cleaner. Hopefully. The ultimate benefit is learning finger pick style. Finger picking opens up a whole new world and improves your hand and eye coordination while developing a brain to connect things faster. There's nothing quite like playing an acoustic guitar. It's bare and natural and with no distortions, effects, or anything of that sort, so there's nothing to hide behind. It's all you. You also don't need an amp to play an acoustic, so you can bring it with you and practice whenever you get the calling. Pick up that acoustic and get to know your guitar playing to improve your overall discipline, technique, and style. Need a song to start with? I'll give you Hey Delilah from Plain White Tees. Give that a go. Now with that being said though, I also do suggest not starting on an acoustic if you're a beginner. I feel it discourages rather than encourages beginners due to the nature of an acoustic being physically harder to play at first. So, if I were you, don't start with an acoustic. Confusing, I know. Okay, as promised, here's some triads that I like to play with on the 2, 3, 4 strings. Okay friends, I hope you enjoyed these tips. Keep an open mind and don't stop learning. I'd also love to hear your thoughts on the tips and what you think I should cover next in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.